Hey son, your grandma wants to know why you changed your photo on Facebook from a nice photo of yourself instead to a random Japanese cartoon girl making a strange face. Tell grandma if she doesn't like it, she can always unfriend me. Now Steve, don't hurt your meme-ass feelings. I'm gonna tell her it's just a strange phase you're going through and it'll pass eventually. Now get ready for bed. You've got your first day of your brand new school tomorrow.
Profile pictures are great. They allow us to quickly gain an insight about someone with little to no effort. A profile picture like this tells you that without even knowing this person, that they are disciplined in both their diet and exercise. And if we take a look at a profile picture like this, we're able to deduce with 100% certainty that this person has 0 friends.
Well, you're my friend, right, Pring Lucy? No, Steve, I'm not your friend. You should kill yourself. My. Such a foul mouth on you. Just for that, I'm gonna have to punish you later.
And with account creation being mandatory on pretty much every platform these days, even Feet Finder, profile pictures are one of the most common things you'll find during your time spent online. Some interesting, some boring, some exciting, some bland, and lots, and I mean lots of fucking anime. Even if anime disgusts you and you try to stay further away from it than Badlands chugs and fucking vegetables, you've definitely come across someone with an anime profile picture commenting on YouTube or something, with them either being extremely horny or extremely racist. Most likely both. And if you're chronically online, like myself, which I mean, hey, let's not kid ourselves here, you most definitely are, and then you would have noticed that even despite the literal endless variety of anime profile pictures that users could display, for some reason, some seem to be more common and appear much more frequently than others. So I've gathered some of the most popular, most cringiest anime profile pictures that are out there, and we're gonna see if we can find some reasoning behind their popularity, as well as ranking them based on how hard they are. And just a quick warning, some of these do go pretty fucking hard.
Oh, please, it's anime. What could possibly go that hard? Where the fuck did those beans come from?
Starting the list off with what is perhaps the greatest, most popular anime profile picture on this entire list, you've definitely come across this Tokyo Ghoul image before. Why is this photo so popular? Well, I could sit here and tell you how it's an utterly beautifully illustrated image representing the juxtaposition of Kaneki visibly showing defeat, yet having the conviction to still remain. Or I could be honest and tell you that there's lots of edgy, seemingly depressed teenagers out there, and oh my god, he is just like me for real. S tier. The Tokyo Ghoul profile pic goes so hard because it's not trying to go so hard, and as a result, ends up going extra hard. And then you've got Darby from My Hero, where all of these profile pics are just trying way too hard. Oh, look at me, I'm so edgy. I have scars and stitches. You don't know my pain, but I'll let you feel my flame. I get it. Your teacher graded you an F on your homework assignment. Just lock in and you'll be fine. Relax. Seriously though, lock in, or else you'll find yourself making Jerkmate and Total Gooner Island videos years down the line. D tier. While on the subject of My Hero, anyone with a Deku profile pic likes to get pegged, and anyone with a Bakugo profile pic likes to do the pegging. D tier for both. And while those of you with an All Might profile pic see yourselves as a symbol of strength and justice, when in reality you're just a Discord moderator, I can still respect the love for All Might. B tier. Speaking of justice, did somebody say Lelouch v Britannia? Somebody deadass called me Unk the other day after mentioning Code Geass, so fuck you to that guy, and shout out to anyone still rocking a Lelouch picture in 2025. S tier. You see, the difference between Lelouch and Aina Koji from Classroom of the Elite is that one is an extremely well-written character with layers and depth, accompanied by what is objectively one of the greatest character arcs in all of anime, and the other is Lelouch. I've already made a 15-minute long video addressing you Aina Koji wannabe Sigma master manipulators, but to summarize it, DT, touch grass. And just how do you know when someone has started to touch grass or started going to the gym for the first time? Well, it's actually quite easy to tell, because if you look close enough, you'll see they've recently changed their profile picture to one of these. Yeah, it's no lie that compression shirt sales went up by 70% during the airing of Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 and the introduction of Toji to the broader anime community. These profile pics have become more overly saturated than that of the hentai games on the Nintendo eShop, so I can only give these a C tier at best. If you want something much harder, still from the JJK universe, and still failing to convince people that you occasionally catch sunlight, I'd take a look at any of these Gojo panels. Now these go hard. 80. But that's what all the novice and maybe some intermediate lifters are rocking for their profile pics. What are the real big dogs, the advanced 315 bench lifters rocking? Well, surprisingly, these guys are even easier to spot, because anyone with either Astolfo or virtually any other anime femboy as their profile picture is either an absolute meat god or, you know, an actual femboy. Either way, S tier. If you spot someone with a Mirai Nikki Yuno Gusai profile picture, they just want you to think they're psychotic and edgy. D tier. But if you somehow happen to come across someone with a Sayano Uta profile picture, no, they're actually psychotic and edgy. Run. A tier. And notice how lots of these common anime profile pics are edgy. Let me introduce you to the OG profile picture used by those in the early 2000s who wanted to express their edginess. We're in a time long ago, before we ever had Haneki or Darby, we had Hollow Mask Ichigo. God, I feel like I just got isekai'd into a 2007's Animal Life Become Bleach AMV just by looking at this. S tier. I love it. And I also love Maid Summer, but what I don't love are you stupid, annoying, fucking e-dating couples with your matching Misaki and Usui profile pics. And no, I'm not mad because I'm single and don't have anyone to share a matching profile picture with, because I'll have you know, I actually am seeing someone. Whew. Yeah, that was pretty good. Hey, we should do that again sometime. I'll call you, yeah? Hey, do you have any beans? In fact, this applies to all stupid little matching anime couple profile pics. And to all of you e-couples with one of these, I truly despise all of you. DT. However, if I were single and desperately craving love and affection from another, I wouldn't openly tell you guys that. But I would go ahead and change my profile picture to my son from Bunny Girl Senpai. Guys, if any of your friends have a Bunny Girl Senpai profile pic, check in on them. They're not doing okay. BT. Although not exactly anime, anyone with a Miku or Tito or any Vocaloid as their profile picture has officially given up on ever trying to find a real life counterpart. This is reality and they have gracefully accepted it. You guys are probably expecting me to shit on this, but honestly, I can respect their dedication and loyalty. And I genuinely find it way less offensively cringe than this shit. Plus, Tito is goated as fuck. BT. Guys, Darling in the Fran aired 7 years ago. It's time to move on. She's not coming back. Anyone still with a 02 profile picture is publicly admitting that this show is what gave them a foot fetish. CT. Again, guys, we're still stuck in the past. Gurren Lagann at almost 2 entire decades ago. It's time to move on. Is what I would say if I was some sort of anti-spiral. Just who the hell do you think I am? S-tier. Remember how I mentioned anime fans being extremely horny and extremely racist? Yeah, no other anime fandom embodies this more than someone with a K-on profile pic. I still have yet to fully grasp exactly why a cutesy slice of life anime about schoolgirls playing instruments has managed to attract some of the most sexually frustrated, non-color friendly people on the entire planet. But I've grown so used to it that I just chalk it up to something that not even the laws of physics can explain. Like seriously, how does Badlands Chugs do it? C-tier. I have social anxiety. I'm too scared to ask the waitress at Goth IHOP to spit in my drink. Bocce the Rock is just a sad poor man's K-on. D-tier. Orewa egoist da! A-tier. Anything High School DxD, High School of the Dead, or Rosario Vampire automatically goes so hard. Oh, my bad. Did I say goes hard? I'm sorry. I meant makes me hard. B-tier. And finally, to finish off this list, we have... honestly, I don't even know who this is. But she sure looks a lot like Ram from ReZero. So anyone with this profile pic probably likes ReZero or is just into maid girls. Peak taste either way. A-tier. And with that, we have finally concluded our ranking of every cringe anime profile picture. Here is the final completed tier list. And as always, whether something's in S tier or D tier doesn't really matter. Because at the end of the day, it's all fucking cringe. But so long as you're happy and okay with strangers on the internet labeling you as a filthy weeb, then that's all that matters.
Hey buddy, I noticed you changed your Facebook profile photo from that of the anime girl very clearly experiencing an orgasm to that of a photo that looks like some dude that just clipped his balls while shaving. Does this by any chance have something to do with your first day at your new school? They all made fun of me when they saw my Hatsune Miku pencil case and my Asuna-chan water bottle. They called me a stupid weeber. With the hard R! I see. Is that by any chance why I can see a fully loaded AR-15 semi-automatic rifle sticking out of your bag? Judgment Day comes for all of us eventually. I'm just gonna help a couple of them skip the queue. Son, you can't just go
Sounds like somebody's going to need a lawyer.
Chris McClane!
何もかも忘れないよあの日の僕